Hey, what's going on guys, it's Gaz here and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 things you may have missed in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So before this video starts, can we make sure we hit that like button and drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. So let's get straight on with the top 5 list. To kick off this top 5 of things you may have missed within Call of Duty Black Ops 4, number 5 we are talking about water. And why are we talking about water? Well, if you go into the water, you might notice if you stay down there, you will, start to lose health. And when you're underwater, there is something that you can't do, which is quite surprising because it would bring a massive advantage to your playing skill within the game. So for this one, if you have your secondary ability, so for instance, what I have right now is the barbed wire, you cannot chuck it down underwater, which is quite disappointing because if you have the underwater, enemy goes through it, they're losing health at the same time. It's absolute perfect strategy, but unfortunately they did not put it in the game. But one thing you can do in water is use your grapple gun, and you can also use grenades. So unfortunately you cannot use the barbed wire, you can use your grenades, you can use grapple gun, and that is all. So let's move on to number 4. Okay, so moving on to number 4 on the list, we are over on the map gridlock. So all you need to do for this one is jump up on top of this red fire truck, and you see there is this water cannon. So what you have to do is jump on this water cannon and it shoots you across. So this is something that we've seen in Call of Duty previously on Advanced Warfare, how the game changes, Ghost, how the game changes, and now they've finally brought it into Black Ops 4. So we're probably going to see some more things like this happening in the near future. So that is number 4 of things you might have missed within Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Moving on onto spot number 3, we are on the map frequency, and this is something you might not know. So on the side of the map there is pieces of the map that you can jump onto. You might have run past these a couple of times, maybe even 1,000 times, but trust me, they are there, you can land on them, and there is 2 on this map frequency. So this is number 1, and the second one is just on the opposite side of where we were. So if we keep running down this way, take out that one enemy, don't worry about him, and here is the second one. Simple run and jump, and this is how you get onto the second ledge. So moving on to the next spot in the countdown. Moving on to position number 2 in this countdown. So for this one, it is strictly to do with Chaos Team Deathmatch. So once you've made your way into that game mode and you're inside a match, you might notice you can pick any of the characters, but beware, you can only pick up to 2. So for example, if you're in a game and your teammate picks Ruin. Ruin is a very popular one with a grapple, etc. Not to worry, you can also pick that one too. So all you have to do, press that start button, head over to Ruin, hold down X, and you can also become Ruin. So within Chaos Team Deathmatch, only 2 people can become the same character. If you have a third player and they want to become Ruin too, tough luck, it's only down to 2 people. Moving on onto position number 1, and it's the biggest thing that I have definitely missed, and I've only just found out, and that is where the big map is. So if you press your start button on previous Call of Duty games, you'll notice you have the big map of the whole entire map on the game. You can see where all your teammates are, you can see where the enemies are when they're shooting, but that has now disappeared. Not actually disappeared, to be fair, because they have actually moved it. So all you have to do to find this is press your touchpad, and once you've pressed your touchpad, press R1, and that is where your map is. There's just a few more buttons to press to get that big map up, but it's not completely disappeared, they've just moved it. So that is number 1 and the final position in 5 things you may have missed in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and want to see something else just like this one, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, I'm Gav, and I'm out. Peace.